In this video, you will learn how the Basic.Param table is structured, how to customize the look of the Basic.Param table, and how to fill out the Basic.Param table properly. How is the Basic.Param table structured? In the Param worksheet, you enter basic top-line parameters values for each of your SKUs for the so-called key time buckets. Key time buckets define periods you intend to roll your plan from. For example, if you'd like to plan the year 2014 in monthly buckets starting from January, the key time bucket you are supposed to provide Basic.Param values for is January 2014. How to customize the look of the Basic.Param table. When you click on the Build Template button, all the data in the Basic.Param worksheet are deleted, and column headers are copied from the dictionary. In case you are not satisfied with the look, or the names of your columns, you can change them by modifying the contents and the formats of the corresponding cells in the dictionary. To accomplish this, click on the Dictionary Page tab. In the filter, select Basic.Param Worksheet. Modify cells in the Headers and Values column by changing background color, font, alignment, text, and the rest of the formatting parameters. In order changes to take effect, go back to the Basic.Param worksheet. And click on the Build Template button. How to fill out the Basic.Param table properly. To better understand the logic behind proper population of the Param table, let's consider a simple example. On this diagram, you can see a rolling plan of a set of products, in monthly buckets, generated for the first 3 months of the year 2014. You may notice that Product 1 and Product 2 can be manufactured both on Production Line CW and Production Line CW1. Items from Product 5 through Product 19 are made on Production Line CW, while Product 26 and Product 27 are built specifically on Production Line CW1. In general, the main purpose of this planning grid is to calculate closing stocks levels by balancing open stocks, demanded quantities, and planned quantities over the planning horizon. Top-line parameter is used to evaluate closing stocks at the end of each of the planning periods. Its values are calculated by summing up the so-called top-line parameters components. Each of these components is defined per SKU, and can be viewed as a product of the closing stock and corresponding basic top-line parameters value. Note that items manufactured both on Production Line CW and Production Line CW1 become indistinguishable to consumers when moved to the warehouse, and therefore, their closing stocks must be evaluated only once. Basic.Param template can be generated automatically on a basis of 2 inputs, a list of SKUs which is extracted from the basic work centers and SKUs table, and a range of time buckets. Before you start building this table, make sure you have the right data in the work centers and SKUs worksheet. Then, click on the Build Template button. As a result, a Build Param Template dialog pops up. In the dialog, select the type of the key time buckets in the range. Specify parameters of the initial key time bucket. Enter the number of buckets. And to start template generation process, click OK. Note that for each key time bucket, a complete set of SKUs is generated. If you'd like to add another range of key time buckets, just click on the Add button. Pick the type of the key time buckets. Define the initial key time bucket. Size the range, and click OK. It's perfectly acceptable to keep basic top-line parameters values, defined for key time buckets of different types in the Param table. You can fill in the basic top-line parameters values, either manually, or by using Microsoft Excel functions like VLOOKUP, or SUMIF. To avoid troubles later on, try not to leave blanks in the time bucket ID, SKU ID, SKU description, or Param values column. It's also not recommended to modify automatically generated time bucket IDs, SKU IDs, or SKU descriptions. And to enter non-numeric basic top-line parameter values. By any means, try not to leave gaps in the table. If you'd like to clear contents of a block of cells, it's better to delete the rows instead. Thanks for watching. You can check out planning-tools.net website and Planning Tools channel on YouTube for more videos.